check out this Wayforth Voyager 1 and model number 5. So that's what you're seeing here in this color, gray and black with some white, based out of Canada. And the watches are manufactured and assembled in China. And as I often say, Chinese doesn't mean bad. There are some great Chinese watches and there are some bad ones, but you know, if you consider watches like Seagull, it's a pretty decent watch. And let's see if Wayforth Voyager is falling into that category, if it's a good watch. Now, I was attracted to this Wayforth 5 by its gray, black, and white colors, but if that's not your jam, then there are several other color options. And you have an option of a stainless steel bracelet, which comes at an extra cost, and then you have a strap. Now, the strap is a vegetable tan leather strap, and the bracelet is a 316L stainless steel. Microbrand watches tend to sometimes run a little bit more expensive than name brand watches, but by buying a microbrand watch, you're helping the little man. You can find something unique, and it's a little different. Something that's not the same watch that you see on everybody, and it's a good conversation starter. Hey, what's that watch? I've never heard of it. Anyways, there are a few things to be leery about when buying a microbrand, and this is a relatively new company, 2022. You never know if the company is going to outlast its warranty. Only time will tell. Customer service can sometimes be an issue, and the price, as I mentioned, could be a little bit on the higher side. So anyone that has some experience with Wayforth watches, please write in the comments what your experience are, especially with any customer service that you had dealt with. So far, maybe mine is a little biased. They sent me this watch and they want me to review it and give them a good review. So let's find out if it's a good review. The watch has a couple cool things. It has a chapter ring which rotates to set the watch for another time zone. It also has a tachometer and of course a chronograph. Now, going back to the chapter ring, it has this extra pusher. It's not really a pusher, a knob. I don't know, I'm coming up with the words to describe it. But anyways, you can turn that right here and it will move in either clockwise or counterclockwise. The chronograph acts like you would imagine it to, and it is a flyback function. It's a mechaquartz watch, which uses a hybrid movement by Seiko. It's a VK64. All watches tick. So first of all, this watch appears to sweep. It's ticking actually, but at 4 ticks per second. A standard automatic or mechanical watch is going to tick, you know, like maybe 6 or 8 times per second, which gives the illusion to be more smooth than this watch. Now, there are some exceptions to that. If you go to a Grand Seiko, that has like a real true sweep because of its special spring drive. But then again, you're talking thousands of dollars to purchase one of those awesome watches, Seiko, Grand Seiko rather. You have a date wheel at 6 o'clock with white numbers against a black date wheel background, which makes it relatively easy to read the date. The push-pull crown is signed with the Wayforth W. Case is 316L stainless steel, which every watch company in the world is using now. Well, that's a little exaggeration, but it's nothing special anymore. But it's the industry standard, so good with that. 12-hour bidirectional inner rotating bezel, as I mentioned. The diameter of this watch and all the Voyagers is 41 millimeters with a lug-to-lug of 48 millimeters. You have a lug width of 20 millimeters. The case height is 11.25 millimeters. It's a great fitting watch on my 6 1/4 inch wrist. Yes, subscribers, my wrist has shrunk. It's now 6 1/4 inches because I've lost 36 pounds. So no longer in that 6.5 inch wrist club. Back to the watch. It is a sapphire crystal that is slightly domed. with an inner anti-reflective coating. Awesome. Water resistance, 100 meters, which is fine. Take it into the pool, but I wouldn't go diving. And, it's really a watch that's for land and not for sea. It's a chronograph. Applied indices are filled with Swiss BGW9 Superluminova. It's pretty darn good. The hour and minute hands are loomed as well as the markers. And the 3 and 9 o'clock markers are not loomed. The case back is screw down, and there's a lot of information about the watch there, such as the watch brand and model, the year of establishment, which is 2022, mechaquartz, sapphire crystal, 316L stainless steel, and that it's water resistant up to 100 meters. I really like the way the center of the case back reverses the sheen of the etching compared to the outer circumference. That's a great touch of class. So we've talked about this being a mechaquartz. It is a movement that's made by Seiko, the VK64, tried and true. It's found on a lot of microbrand watches. You're not going to have any problems with this movement. The strap is a 20 millimeter genuine Italian vegetable tan leather, and it's handmade in Germany. And vegetable tan leather is regarded as the benchmark in the leather industry. The technique's been around for 5,000 years and has its roots based in modern-day Iraq. Because vegetable tanning requires no synthetic coatings, the leather is allowed to breathe. And as a result, it's able to absorb moisture, oils, and go on to form a nice patina. The optional bracelet is once again 316L stainless steel construction. It's attractive design. Has this double pusher for to get on and to release. Has the engraved Wayforth logo, screw pins, which is nice. I like that. And it has a tool included for that, a little screwdriver. And it's designed specifically for the Wayforth Voyager. So what's in the box? You get the watch, the Italian leather strap, the protective watch pouch, a warranty card, and the warranty lasts for a year, which is pretty average for microbrands and a lot of watches. So nothing special there, but nothing bad. And Wayforth sent me the bracelet, but that's an extra purchase of $79 at the time of this video's release. So here's why I like this watch. It's a beautiful design. It's a great size that wears smaller actually than its 41 millimeter dimensions. Fantastic leather strap. It's comfortable watch to wear. Classy. I love the colors, especially of this Voyager Model 5. The unique rotating chapter ring. It's a fair price. And you got that VK64 Seiko mechaquartz. Love it. So here's what I change about this timepiece. The second hand, I always love a good second hand. Now, you can kind of create a mock second hand for an hour, and that's using the chronograph. But that's not a true second hand because you'll stop after an hour. But I wish there was a way to replace the dial that has a 24-hour dial, the sub-dial, with a seconds hand, a running second hand. Now, whether it clicks or not clicks, that doesn't matter to me, or ticks or not ticks, but I like a good second hand on there. All right, it's a bit pricey. It's fair. I think it's fair, but I think it would be a sweet spot if the price could drop down to $325 or $350, somewhere in that $325 to $350 spot. You're looking for a good deal as I am. Now, I had a lot of issues with putting this bracelet on, and let me go ahead and save you time. First of all, I'm going to tell you how you can make it easier putting it on, and that would be disengaging one of the links before attaching the end link to the lugs. Without doing that, you're really going to be spinning your wheels, and the process can be utterly frustrating and time-consuming. with that said, I wish that it would have a different mechanism to attach to the lugs, the bracelet rather. Maybe drilled lugs are the answer, or a 1-tab quick release rather than 2 tabs. But look, when it comes down to this review, it's really not about just the bracelet. Overall, I like the strap better anyways, and that comes with the watch. The final verdict is I like this Voyager. I like this company from what they've done with this Voyager, and I'm giving it a thumbs up for a wonderfully well done watch. All right, thanks for watching that review on this Wayforth Voyager. If you liked it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Microbrand watch, do you buy it? Do you not? What are your thoughts on a microbrand watch? Especially this one, the Wayforth Voyager. I like it, and I do give it the thumbs up. So I hope you have a great day, evening, night, whatever time it is, and I'll see you in that next watch review. Bye.